And now I give the floor to Ms. Semereta Sewasew, State Minister of Finance of Ethiopia.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, at a time when we're striving to contain the socioeconomic challenge and damage from global COVID-19 pandemic and build back better, we find ourselves dealing with multiple crises yet again. High inflation, supply chain disruptions, and rising geopolitical tensions, as well as other persisting challenges, such as climate change, are further eroding our resilience. As many countries in the developing parts of the world, Ethiopia has been struggling to contain the fallouts of those crises and remain focused on long-term development endeavors. Conflict, climate change-induced drought, internal displacement, high public debt, and persisting inflations are some of the major challenges we're working to address. Mr. President, in the face of all these adversities, Ethiopia remains focused on its long-term development needs. We are implementing a 10-year development plan and undertaking various sector reforms. This plan is designed to build on decades-old gains such as reduction in poverty headcount and malnutrition rates, decline in mortality ratios, and increment in education enrollment. As part of our effort to curb climate change, we have managed to plant 18 billion trees in the past 4 years through our flagship Green Legacy program. Through our national wheat program, we are able to increase the cultivated areas of wheat production from 55,000 hectares in 2018 to 600,000 hectares by 2022. Mr. President, finally, this year's high-level political forum comes at a critical juncture. It has given us the opportunity to appreciate the enormity of the tasks we have at our hand. At the same time, we can only disentangle ourselves from the current circumstance with long-term perspective plans while continuing to address them through the current challenge. It's particularly for these reasons that developing countries, especially those in special situations, should be adequately supported. The multiplicity and the continuity of the challenge that we see do not spare the developed part of the world are testaments that we can not only overcome those challenges in the spirit of strong partnership. I thank you.
I'd like to thank the distinguished representative of Ethiopia